2, 1, yeah, we ready right now. It's about time. I know it's about time. It's about time.
Washington Redskins select Terry McLaurin, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Oh, man, nice to meet you.
You know, we just play country people from Indiana. There's nothing real special about us but hard work and effort.
If I can make somebody's day, if I can make somebody's, hour, I'm gonna try to do that. And they get to see me with my helmet. And that's the ultimately thing I want to do is show people who I am on and off the field. So I'm gonna go do that every time I can, and hopefully I can touch everybody I can, and we're gonna go for there trying to get this done. The only thing you really got is your name and your reputation. What they gonna say about your name? What they gonna say about your reputation? What they gonna say when they turn that film on? I know what they gonna say about me.
Is the best contested catch receiver in the National Football League.
Oh yeah!
Jacob Clark for McLaurin in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! Just a tremendous wide receiver.
Amazing catch by one of the star wide receivers in the sport.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Command Dine Podcast, presented by the Fans First Sports Network, live on YouTube and live on Twitter. And Caleb, we're back. We're here again, and we finally got the news. Terry McLaurin has officially, he officially came to an agreement with the Commanders, and he has officially signed his contract extension. So this little saga is finally over. We ain't got to deal with this no more, and we can just go straight to football.
Yeah, no more excess drama, no more of a hoodie Terry, as some people are starting to say now. So it's good, man. Get to ramping up the season. Week 1's 11 days away. So
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. So just football. The wide receiver room looks just much better. It looks better now that you got Terry and Noah Brown practicing today, which is good, which is really good. So it's good, man. It's good.
Yeah, things are starting to look like it's turning up for us. So where were you when the deal was officially made to Twitter?
I was at work. I was actually at work. Actually, what's funny is a Bengals fan DM'd me and say, "Yeah, all I saw was got paid right under DK." And I looked, I was like, "What is he talking about?" And I look at the messages, and it's not loading because my service at my job is kind of bad. So I just asked my boss, "Hey, I need to step out real quick. I gotta take this phone call." Check my phone, and I said, "Oh, we signed him. And I've always, I mean, I already know what you did. You exposed my clip, but it's cool. But it's cool. But at the end of the day, I've said multiple times that if I want to make the playoffs and a deep playoff run, I need Terry on this team. Like I just do. We do. We do. Like he's I would consider him top 10. I got him around between no higher than 7, probably around 8, 9, 10 around there. Like he's a really good receiver. Not elite, but he's a really good receiver. And he has an elite trait that we all know. So we need him on this team. We just need him. So him ramping up. Then you add Debo to the mix. Ooh, and then you can bring Jalen Lane along. Then you got Noah Brown in there to help out. This offense got better. It got better.
Yeah, it did.
It got better. As much as people want to say, "Oh, y'all are old," the offense got better. Like Debo fits this offense like a glove, and this will probably be Terry's best running mate that he's ever had in his career. Um, you got somebody that can work the short to intermediate, and Terry can take the top off, and Terry can go into the short and intermediate too. He's not afraid to go across the middle. So, hey man, let's ball, let's ball.
Absolutely. So where I was at work. It was convocation, for all the teachers and stuff coming back, and I literally was crazy because the only thing I saw from that morning was they were talking about Adam Schefter said that they were still far apart on the deal, and I was like, okay, it's still gonna be the same old, same old. Then next thing you know, after my kids perform, with the band and stuff, my my notifications were popping, and I thought it was just regular notifications. But then next thing you know, I seen it said, as soon as I seen the Terry picture, I was like, this gotta be it. This gotta be it. And next thing you know, everybody was like, bang. I was like, oh my God, he finally signed. Yes, sir. Yes, finally it's over. I'm overall, man, like, I'm happy it's really over because a lot of people were getting very annoying about it. Getting very annoying about it. They were changing sides on Terry, things like that. I'm just like, come on, y'all. I feel like some of y'all are doing a little bit too much about it. Like, if this was anybody else, you're gonna be fighting for your money. Like, no, what? That's the one thing I learned about in life. This is not like a life podcast, not like that. We talk football, but it's like one thing I learned in life, bro. It's like the one thing that's gonna respectfully tick you off is gonna be like your money not right. So don't be mad at someone trying to fight for their bread and stuff like that. You go talk about someone being considerate. Nah, if that you want to get your bread, go get your bread.
Yeah, I was never mad about him fighting for his bread. I just didn't want us to um, overpay, or give him whatever he wants. Like I was talking to my buddy the other day, and I said, yeah. He told me, he said, if Ron was still here, Terry probably would have got paid like DK or more money because Ron is a player-friendly type of coach. Like he's going to appease to the players to make sure they're happy. I respect what Adam Peters did throughout this whole process, saying, "No, this is our price. We're not going to go to what you want just because you're upset. We're going to work our way around this. We're going to talk a little bit more." Try to engage in each other, try to connect and on a different platform to try to get the numbers to where we both can, coexist. And that's what AP did. And when you go into the details of the contract, it's good for both sides. It's team friendly and it's good for Terry as well. So and he's going to retire in Washington. He's going to retire in DC. He is. He just is.
So what's crazy is I kind of feel like a lot of people were kind of correct on like what the average we think he was going to get. Like a lot of people were saying like 28 to like a lot of people say 28 to like 32 range, and that I said 28, 28.5 at least. So that's close to 29, but I feel like everybody was pretty accurate with where it was on the contract.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead. My bad.
It's interesting when you look at overall what the deal looks like, though. And I'm about to pull it up so we can show everybody. It's real interesting. You can go ahead and talk to it, though.
No, I was saying. I said 30. I said 3 years, 30 mil. That was me. I've said that multiple times. Like I'd pay him 30. I wouldn't want to go over 30. Technically, everything put together, it's 32 mil. But he'll get that in incentives
Mm-hmm.
he'll get that in incentives, and technically, just AAV base, it's 29. That's good for where he is. And if you really break it down, it's a 2-year contract. Really, that's really what it is. It's a 2-year contract, and I would expect AP to try to get a future number one receiver for this team via free agency, maybe a trade if he can make a trade for somebody, or the draft. Some way, somehow, I feel like he could make that done. I think that's what spoke to me with that Terry contract.
Yeah, so I just pulled it up. So it says right here it is even though it's technically a 2-year, it's 3-year extension worth 87 million base value. You have the 29 per year, 44 fully guaranteed. Will convert to 50 million in April 2027. So now April 2027 is important because I think that's technically when they could possibly get out of that deal. If I'm mistaken, I mean, if I'm saying it wrong, you could correct me, but that's the way I kind of picture it. The 19.5 for 25 was not guaranteed. The 30 million signing bonus, that's really one of the ones we knew. But I also thought this was important too because I kind of felt like that's where it was going to be when it comes to this contract. Incentives based on the yards, catches, touchdowns, Pro Bowls, and playoff appearances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I and like I said, I don't see any signs of him slowing down. He may not be the fastest guy that he used to be when like his rookie year 2019 2020, like he was like that. He was very fast. I think right now, to me, at this point in his career, he can still get open. He doesn't have elite separation like some of those top notch receivers, but he's sure-handed. Like if you get the ball to him, he'll most likely hang on, make that catch. His drop rate in the NFL is like bottom 5. Like he's one of the most sure-handed receivers in the NFL. That's something you can rely on for sure. But like the deal right there, it's good. $30 million signing bonus.
Yeah, I think this is a good deal as well. No complaints about it, but the other tiring thing is going to be now everybody's like, who actually won the deal? Like,
Who cares?
I don't care about that, bro. Like, at the end, like, do you know how many?
I mean, if you really want to say who won the deal, I would probably say Adam Peters, because I think Terry's agent kind of, he was making this. I honestly think he was making this difficult. I honestly do. And the fact AP stood 10 toes down and said, "No, we're not. No, we're going to be patient with this. We're not going to do anything haphazardly. We're not going to just flush out money to you just because our owner has it, just because we have it. And this deal is going to be up by the time Jaden's contract, he has to get paid. So, man, it gonna be fine. Terry gonna be fine. I think he puts in the work. I don't got no question about his work ethic or who he is as a player. He's a really good player in this league. Got great traits, great attitude. The boy gonna work. So,
Yeah. Well, in hindsight, if you think about it, this is kind of a win for Buddy because Terry is now his highest paid client. So that'll be something he can gloat about. But honestly, this whole thing about who won it is like, honestly, we won because this is finally over. We got Terry locked in for the next couple of years with the same quarterback for the next couple of years. So that's a win-on-win situation. So now we can just come in here. We can just talk football. We got a game coming up in the next couple of days. We play the New York Giants, bro. Like we gotta get stuff ready, bro. Like What is we doing here?
And they're all and I don't want to talk about those fans too much, man. They said a lot of crazy stuff. So I really want to beat them week one. Start off strong. Start off strong. Put your emphasis on the season.
Well, that's all good and stuff like that. So Terry's locked in. We got our wide receiver one back. Noah Brown is getting healthy. He's looking good. Look like he's gonna be ready for week one. You got Debo. You got Eckler, C-Rod, Kronsky Merritt. Outside of Samuel Cosby playing, bro, like your offense is like 99% locked in. 99% locked in. The 1% is Sam Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably get him
probably week 6. I think
like week 6. Like what's week 6? Like is that the Bears game Monday night?
I believe so. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the Bears. Probably Bears, Chargers, Cowboys, around there. I think we'll have them before the Chiefs game. So
yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, Noah's problem is just injuries. Like he can't stay healthy. And it's kind of some of it is Debo too. Debo's has been injuries and stuff, but prayerfully we can get if I can get like 12 games out of Noah Brown, I'll be happy. And I actually want Debo to stay healthy.
I think he'll stay healthy. I mean, you can't just say injuries aren't going to happen, or injuries happen.
Injuries.
I mean, we were blessed last year to be healthy throughout the season. We were very blessed for that. And this year they've tried to address the depth too as well. And Jalen Lane, and I know people got an issue with Luke, but he got to come along. But they got Jalen Lane for a reason too. They also got him for a reason. Punt returns, yes, but he's going to contribute something offensively. He will.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the next topic on this episode is the initial 53 is out. So go ahead and go to that. So this is the initial 53. Of course, we got the quarterbacks right here. Jada Daniels, Marcus Mariota, and Josh Johnson won the QB3 competition, which not really a surprise because Sam Hartman was absolutely garbage. But I am kind of surprised not surprised, but I would have thought they probably would have went with two quarterbacks and just have him on the practice squad and try to maybe add somewhere in the room. But I'm not mad about it. You got 3 quarterbacks, 2 of them with high value experience, and you got Jada Daniels who you've never around.
Yeah, I don't hate this. I don't hate it. It doesn't bother me. I think probably the only issue with some people is probably the receiver room, and maybe the D line has some depth, but you would probably want you can add an edge in free agency because what's his name? Jadeveon Clowney's still out there.
Clowney,
it's another guy.
Zadarius Smith is still out there.
Yeah, they're still out there. So it's weird that they haven't gotten signed yet. So I don't know, but shout out to
we're gonna circle back to that too.
Yeah, shout out to Ali Cahoe. Shout out to him. He made the 53. He played pretty well in that Ravens game. He made tackles. When he saw it, he wouldn't tackle the guy. So I mean, he has a good sense of instincts when it comes to just recognizing some things. So maybe he'll come along. Maybe he'll be a diamond in the rough. So we'll never know. But the receiver room is probably when you look at that list, it's like you probably would want to add another guy in there. If not this year, next year. And
do you think they'll add a guy before week 1?
I would probably say yeah. And I wasn't even going to mention that. I was going to mention just the trade deadline.
You think they'll trade for a receiver?
I think it depends on how the season goes. Depends on. I mean, we'll never know. Like with this front office, like we don't know. Like we recently got a notification that teams want Noah, and they're willing to trade for him. So if you can get a solid young receiver, just swapping, who knows? So, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so out of anything up here, was there any like surprise, or there was like one move to kind of question like a player you thought was going to make it?
Let me see. Let me think. I mean, all the guys that are here, I'm not surprised that they made it. I would say, I mean, Ja'Cory Brooks is on the practice squad, but that's I think he can be brought up if, knock on wood, Noah doesn't get hurt or injured. I think Ja'Cory is probably that guy that they'll sub out or sub in for Noah Brown if he ever, gets nicked up throughout the regular season, because he can play that outside a little bit. And
yeah.
Okay,
I see where you're going.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I mean, all these guys, I expected them to make it. I'm glad Chris Paul made it. They said Chris Paul has actually improved. Late bloomer. Because we drafted him, 3 years ago?
Wait, who?
Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul. See, my thing with Chris Paul is he actually has flash at times, but I think for him it's just been consistency and opportunities.
And Kime also said that he lost weight too. Like he was always strong hands, very stout, an anchor. He just needed to lose weight. So you have to be athletic to play on this offensive line. Like you just have to be.
Right.
You have to be athletic and strong. Because Coleman fits the bill. Laramie Tunsil fits the bill. Josh Connolly can fit that build as soon as he starts to mature and get better and get stronger naturally. And Sam Cosmi fits that bill too.
I won't lie though. I am kind of surprised that now, even though when he played, he wasn't. He was. I'm surprised that not only did they cut Dieter, but they also cut the other center as well. So that means your backup center will be Nick Allegretti.
Yeah, and I was listening to a podcast too from Kime, and he said he'd think he can see 9, maybe 10 offensive linemen, and Nick Allegretti will be the backup center. So they did say that. They will have to shuffle some guys around. And I would think and hope that they probably didn't report it, but Nick Allegretti was taking center reps too.
Oh no, that was reported. He definitely was. But
okay.
It's just I
didn't know
because we haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I'm not as confident with him doing that because I just haven't seen him did it. I didn't like Dieter last year. Like you saw a big decrease when Biotis wasn't on the field going to Michael Dieter. Of course, like it takes reps as well, but sometimes you got it, and that's why I like Biotis. He was one of the most underrated signings we had last year. So I'm interested to see, like, prayerfully we don't get into that situation, but of course, like you said, injuries do happen and such, and Biotis was banged up down the second half of the season. How much can he handle? Can he handle the calls and stuff like that? But it also makes sense because he's already been in the offense as well. Meanwhile, with like Harris, he just came in.
Nick Harris?
Yeah, Harris.
Yeah. The center.
All right. Another spot. Okay, so D-line, they have. I actually thought they were going to have Jacob Martin listed as a linebacker, but they actually have him at defensive end and just got Von Miller at linebacker. So you got Jacob Martin, you got Baptiste, Wise, Armstrong. Those are your edges. Then defensive tackles, you only have 4. And the last one goes to Eddie Goldman. Linebackers is pretty deep. Well, we know Von Miller is going to be mainly Russian. Luvu, Kano, Wagner, Madrano, Valor, and McGee. Bro, that linebacker room is literally night and day for what we had dealt with.
Yeah, when I had Cody Barton and David Mayo on my team.
Like that is such a blessing. And looking at the defensive backs, like we already know that there were talks about,
and that's better too.
Yeah, that's extremely better, but so good that they're talking about Noah I garnering trade interest with Sanderstill, Lattimore. We got Will Harris at safety, Noah I, Tyler Owens made the squad, Quan Martin, Trey Amos, Jonathan Jones, Percy Butler, and Jerry Reeves. Like that room. Really, I think really the only questions I will have is just really receiver. Like after your first, are they gonna garner interest in try to find a guy off the street to add
I
to the
would.
room?
I personally.
Yeah, I know you would, but I'm just saying, like, honestly, there's nothing really that much wrong in the room, but I would just like to add a guy for insurance, someone with veteran experience. Because
go ahead.
Because if with Noah's injuries and Devo, we gotta make sure Devo is kept straight for 17 weeks. Like Jalen Lane, we're very excited about him, but he's still a rookie, and Luke. We're not gonna talk about Luke though, but like I think they'll add someone.
Yeah, and I say add somebody that has some upside. And you never know. Like I said, the trade deadline, like you got teams that are going to be bad and they may be sellers. So you got guys like Rashid Shaheed. You got guys like Alec Pierce for the Colts. You got guys like from the Packers. They got a lot of receivers in that room. And you can trade for one before the trade deadline. So they will add somebody to this room. Hopefully it's through somebody that got cut, and hopefully it's somebody at the trade deadline. And I know for sure it'll be someone in the next offseason, the draft or something, depending on who's there. They'll get a guy. They for sure will get a guy.
Okay, well we'll see who they potentially might be picking up. Let's go ahead and look at the practice squad. These are the people that have made the practice squad.
Basically the same people we cut.
Yeah. So, do you have a problem with that? They only have one dude outside that they signed, and that's Donovan Edwards, the rookie from Michigan.
Yeah. The Ja'Cory Brooks thing is cool with me. Sheldon Day is cool with me. I don't know why Sam Hartman is still here. I don't know why Chris Moore is still here, and Vickers is terrible. I mean, everything else, everybody else, I don't even know, and I don't really care. I mean, I I hope they added. I wish they added somebody outside outside the team. So, but they didn't.
Yeah, I think they did this last year. Adding guys. I think they did this last year, bro. Like they had the same people. And what's crazy is because I put in another chat, like around this time, this was around the time that they signed Noah Brown. They signed Noah Brown last year, August 29th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
He got released and he sat for like the first game and then he got some snaps the second game, which helped us win. So maybe they might go after a guy like like a Kendrick Bourne or someone like that.
Yeah, and I like the Donovan Edwards pickup. He was supposed to be one of those guys, and then he took a drastic fall off. I don't know what happened to him, but I mean it's a guy that they added to the room. It's power. I mean, who knows? Maybe when somebody gets a chance in that room, he could sneak in and make some noise. I always thought about this though. I know Eckler gets banged up sometimes. Hear me out. Do you think Donovan Edwards can work in this offense with Cliff? Like he'll be like that goal line guy, and maybe Bill, if he continues to develop, he'll be that third down guy, that shifty guy for us on certain downs. When we, I'm just.
He can work in his offense. Just
we'll never know.
I don't want to know.
Oh, you think he's bad? He's bad?
No, I didn't say that. It's just I don't know why we're talking about him.
Okay, I'm just.
That boy done glitched off the scene. I got that power. No, the main reason I said that because he's from Michigan, and I hate Michigan.
Did you boot me?
I did not boot you. I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
My
I didn't boot you. But
it just dropped.
Yeah, it just dropped. Yeah, I was like, "What just happened?"
Yeah. I mean, the practice squad thing, man. I could care less. I mean, there's nothing really that. like, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure you probably got no words for that either. So
I do. The only thing I felt like, I feel like we kind of know where some of these guys are. Like the only person that's like, I'm cool. Okay, I'm not gonna pull it back on screen, but here are guys that I'm cool that be on a practice squad. Brooks, Sheldon Day, even though I just talked bad about him, Dieter, because you never know. Jalen Holmes, the safety McDaniels, and Timothy McKay. Everybody else, I could care less about. Honestly, everybody else I could care less about. Those are the only guys I are like, okay, those are some key guys that will probably have some contributions to the season or maybe into their development. Well, some of them are already vets, but like in development, I'm talking more like a Brooks. Like he got the talent. It just he got to put it all together, and he got to stay healthy and be more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like he can be a guy that can get some snaps, and play the Noah Brown role.
Yeah, I would think so. He played good in that Patriots game. He was pretty good, and it was hard to, like we said the last podcast, it was hard for us to really gauge what our skill players are like because the quarterback play was so bad.
Garbage, bro.
It was just so bad. So like you couldn't really see what they could be. That's why I wish Mariota was playing. I think Mariota would at least gave us some type of clarity to some of these guys.
Yeah. I definitely wish. This was second straight off season. I mean, not off season. Second straight year he got hurt in camp and stuff. Dang.
Yeah.
Kind of worried about that. Makes you think they if I was them, I'll get some draft capital and draft a young QB2 next year or sign someone that could fit in this offense.
You feel me? Yeah. Like I know people was clamoring for Tyler Huntley, and I think he's kind of bad too. But
who wanted Tyler Huntley?
Some of our fans did. Some of our fans would rather have Tyler Huntley than have Sam Hartman. I mean, I probably would too. I mean, I mean, they're both bad. So they're both bad. I don't know.
You know who I think will be pretty solid over here?
Oh.
This is just my opinion. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He's young, got the same skill set like Jaden. Remember the whole speculation when we signed Mariota? It was like,
we're getting Jaden. Yeah.
It'll be the same thing, but he's younger.
Yeah, and it's a good guy to knock on wood, praying you don't get nicked up, and you gotta miss a game. It's a great guy that you to fall back on for 2 or 3 games.
Right.
But it's they'll figure something out. I mean, I don't know. And what's funny is Marcus Mariota is still young. He's 31 or 30. He's still young.
Yeah, he is. So I mean, anything else on this roster? I mean, I think the main point I think we need to get another receiver.
I think we need another kicker too, but I don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the kicker. Oh my god,
I don't think they're doing that.
I don't think they're doing it. It's stubborn to me, bro. 2 straight. Why is it so hard to get a kicker right?
I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough, but I don't know. He may get. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wish him the best because there's gonna be a point in time where we need him the most.
I mean, it's more likely because we're not going to be scoring. We're not going to score 30, 40 points every single week. There's going to be games where we score 20, 23 or 17 and stuff like that, bro. That's what it's going to be killing.
Or we just going to have to go for on 4th down again. I would really hope he doesn't get cut or released. In the middle of the season, we got to get a new kicker. I would hope not.
That would be insane. That would be insane, bro.
I would hope not, but praying to God that doesn't happen. Praying to God that does not happen. Yeah, man, we got so what we do have to get Eon for that Giants game too. So I already know you probably talked to him.
Actually,
Or you gonna get or no?
Someone hit me up this morning about
Being on the pod.
yeah.
Somebody new? Somebody that we both know?
No, yeah, somebody we know.
DM me his name.
You know who it is.
I don't. Oh,
He
who?
works with E.
Who? I don't know, bro. Like,
Bro, what's the name of his podcast?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, bro. I'll send it to you, bro. Jesus.
I'm trying to think, bro. Like,
Bro, oh my God, we're playing freaking hints up here. What was do you remember the podcast group I was with when it was me, Kayla, and King Pope?
that was years ago.
Yeah, years ago. Yeah. That guy.
It's been
Rhymes
years,
with bakes.
Huh?
Rhymes with bake.
Nah, I don't know. I'm serious. I don't
Oh
know.
my God. Shakes, bro. Shakes. The Shakedown podcast. Jesus Christ, bro. Golly.
Oh. Bro, listen, man. Bro, that was like 3 or 4. That was like 3 years ago, bro. Like,
Yeah, Shakes hit me up this morning. So we'll
okay.
Cool. I didn't now. I don't know. He kept up on the show, but I'll tell him that we're down to get up there.
Yeah, and if he don't got one, I could hit up somebody else too. That
Oh no, we're going on his podcast.
oh, going to his. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
You can do that.
Can't believe we just splurged all our plans up here. that's so freaking nasty, bro.
Bro, listen, man. Like years and years ago, man. Time has flown by, brother.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Time has definitely flown by. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like just 3 or 4 years ago, we had Carson Wentz on this team.
Wait a minute.
2021, 2022, 2022.
Hang on, bro. I'm trying to
Like 3 years ago, brother.
I'm trying to put thought together. That's when I started doing podcasting because that's definitely nasty.
And that was when I did that interview with Jahan Dotson years ago. Years and years ago.
Yeah. Well, good thing you knew he had no separation. All right, look, we reached that point of the show where we're just jabbing on.
Yeah, we just talking at this point, chat. But
so next week we will begin started with our content creator collaborations. For course, is the Blue People. So we're gonna be collaborating. We're gonna try to be nice with the Blue People next week. But they are already up here. I just seen someone post a college clip of Jaden getting smacked against Ole Miss, and then someone was like, "Yeah, Jackson Dart's 1-0 against Jaden Daniels." By the way, I'm like, "No, You're definitely wrong. They're definitely split." Because the first time they played him, Jaden dog walked them,
and Jackson's not even playing.
Exactly. So like, it's crazy. That's what
fans
fandom
do.
has no intelligence.
Yeah,
but
because DT, somebody literally at Don Space last night said they're gonna beat us 27-14.
they're gonna be at 27-14.
Mm-hmm.
What was their points per game last year as an offense?
21.
21.
I mean, they got better quarterback play and probably.
You know what, bro?
Hey man, look, he said 27.
I'm saving all this smoke next week, man. But we gotta go.
Yeah, it's about that time.
So we'll see you guys next week. We're definitely gonna be starting our content creator collabs. Oh, we definitely gotta hit up someone as a Packers fan too, because it's gonna be a short week. So might need to get on that one as well.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I know you don't care, DT, but we actually met with Donovan Edwards pre-draft.
Oh no, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Garbage. But look, that's all we got for y'all tonight, man. We just wanted to touch in on the initial 53. Hopefully, they make one more move other than the Donovan Edwards move. And Terry is signed, so we locked in for week 1, people. Caleb, any last thoughts before we head out?
No, man. No, not much really. Season is starting, ladies and gentlemen. Your blood pressure is going to be really high this year. I feel like, just like it was last year.
Don't tell people that, bro.
It probably will be. I mean, what did they call us last year? The cardiac commanders.
Man, they've been calling the cardiac commanders and stuff, even when we were the Redskins and stuff, bro. Yeah, I said I said the R word. Yeah.
The R word is crazy. Like, that's a curse word. Like, it's
kind of is.
Hey, well, you see, I'm still wearing the stuff, so I could care less. And this sweater fire, brother, and it's comfortable.
Yeah, but that's all we got for y'all tonight. We will catch you guys next week as we preview the New York Giants with Shakes. That's all we have for y'all for the Command Time podcast, presented by the Fans First Sports Network, live on YouTube and live on Twitter. Catch you guys next week.
Got me feeling so free, free, like a cool summer